You know, for a second, I really thought they were doing the colorblind casting like they did in Cinderella from 1997. And you could argue that they almost did. And for a movie in 2023, although it was very colorful and looked nice, I feel that Pirates of the Caribbean, which came out almost 20 years ago, had better special effects. Hey everyone, my name is Max Aaron James. This is a review of the movie The Little Mermaid 2023, written by David McGee, directed by Rob Marshall. Here we have Halle Bailey casted as Ariel, which caused such an uproar over the past few years, but she did wonderful. She can sing, she can act, and she looks beautiful. Jonah Howard King plays Prince Eric. He did fine. I have no issues with him. I think his performance was what it needed to be. You know, he played the typical Prince Charming that is needed in these Disney fantasy films. We have Javier Bardem playing King Triton, and Javier Bardem, he is always good to see on screen. I think he steals the scene when he's on screen. Although he was not given much to do, especially for a casting like him, I think it was just for namesake, right? To have his name in there. He was fine. His performance was fine. He was enjoyable. Cool. Now we have the true star of the film, Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Immediately when she was casted as Ursula, I thought she could play a mean, sneaky, villainous character. And I would like to see her as one. And I was happy I did because every time she was on screen, she did fantastic. She stole the show. I wish her and Bardem shared the screen a bit more because I felt that they could have probably had some chemistry together. The one scene that they had together, they did not speak much, particularly Bardem. So there was that. Either way, McCarthy, fantastic. Ursula, seeing her, great villain, and I loved how she was portrayed in this movie. Overall, this is not the first retelling of The Little Mermaid, and we know for sure will not be the last. Disney loves to not be original, and this movie's fine, right? It's a good family film, but it begs the question of why now, right? Honestly, I did not care for it enough just because I've heard the story many times and I've seen the movie, the cartoon that I grew up with a few times. Oh, and we have Sebastian, played by David Diggs, who is part of the clips. He's in Blind Spotting, Blackish, probably a couple other things. And Diggs himself, I enjoy him, right? I enjoy his music, I enjoy his acting, but not, but him being someone from Oakland, and as far as I know, has no Caribbean background, but for sure has no Caribbean accent. It bothered me hearing him play Sebastian because they could have casted someone who actually has that accent, and that bothered me every time Sebastian was on screen or every time Sebastian spoke. Aside from that, Sebastian was fine, but why would Disney do that? Someone I really did almost forget to talk about is Scuttle, voiced by Aquafina, who obviously you know, has a Disney contract. She's set. Like, she's gonna get paychecks probably for the rest of her life, being part of Disney, Marvel Universe. She was in Raya, the Last Dragon. Now here, props to her, awesome. But I did not care for her character, and her character was pretty annoying in this movie. Scuttle, I it was whatever. And again, it is a good family movie. I think a lot of people will enjoy it. I had fun with it for the most part. I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed seeing how colorful it was. I enjoyed the special effects. I enjoyed seeing Big Ursula. I think a lot of people will enjoy it. Even though I enjoyed the special effects and do not really care to keep seeing these remakes, it was nice seeing, all the kids there that enjoyed the movie and were singing along to some of the songs. Until next time, y'all take care of each other. Check up on one another, check up on yourself, and remember, potential has no limit.